Hi guys, Chris Kershaw again, and it is day 9 of the month of Massive, and today we're going to be talking about supplementation and the supplements that I recommend for muscle building. In terms of performance enhancing supplements, the one that I recommend is creatine monohydrate. It's been time tested to be fantastic for improving recovery, improving power output and strength, and if you're a sprinter, for example, you're going to be able to recover much faster and get up to full speed again. It's even recommended by the International Olympic Committee as an effective supplement. It's competition legal in every single sport underneath the sun. And most importantly, it is incredibly safe. Often packets will say that you need to have some kind of deloading stage where you come off a cycle, if you will, and have 1 or 2 weeks without taking creatine. But it takes far longer than that for creatine to get out of your system anyway. And you don't actually need to come off creatine in any way unless you've got some kind of existing liver condition or kidney condition or something like that. So if you do have any concerns about it, please see a doctor and just make sure that you are okay to take it before you do so. In terms of other supplementation that you need, the only real ones that I would consider are ones that are given to you for a specific deficiency. I don't even recommend vitamin D due to not feeling confident with the research that I've done. I need to do a little bit more, something to do with its status as a hormone and things like that. So I don't even currently recommend taking vitamin D until I've done the correct amount of research. If you've been diagnosed as having a specific deficiency, like I say, by a doctor or a nutritional advisor, for example, then by all means take that. But in terms of supplements that are going to get you the most bang for your buck and are going to help you in your pursuit of muscle building, you want creatine monohydrate, and then caffeine, if you are able to tolerate caffeine before a session. Something like a cup of coffee I find to be the best performance enhancing supplement, otherwise I simply can't function. Again, caffeine has many performance enhancing benefits. It's good for your mind, it's good for your mental amount of stimulation, so the amount of hype you can get in the session. I wouldn't have it too close to bedtime, otherwise we're not going to be able to get enough sleep. You might also consider taking a protein shake if you're having trouble to reach either your calorie or your protein targets for the day. But aside from that, I don't recommend pre-workouts anymore. There was a time when I took a pre-workout and was cleaning aggressively until 4:30 in the morning. That's not something that I want to see happen to you guys. In all seriousness though, with pre-workouts, often the stuff that's going in there is fairly sketchy. The stuff that's going in there hasn't been tested. So if you have any ambitions to compete in natural bodybuilding, in any kind of professional sport, then you're risking testing positive on a drug test. What pre-workouts also do, they massively disrupt sleep, as I've already hinted at. It also makes you take a little bit more of a risk. Sometimes a lot more of a risk. So there's these things that are getting you so hyped up that it becomes suboptimal. When you're taking too much caffeine, you actually decrease your performance. It's all about getting about the right amount of caffeine. And sometimes pre-workout supplements can have 3, 4 or 5 times that recommended dose, that effective dose of caffeine that we've already talked about. And a cup of coffee normally has about the right amount of caffeine to get the job done, so it gets the right amount of stimulation without you getting that hyped up that you're going to forget something with your setup, and it's not going to make you clumsy, it's not going to make you too shaky as you're lifting, which can massively affect your performance and your safety and your face if you happen to drop a dumbbell on it. So to conclude, protein if you're struggling to get your protein intake in, creatine monohydrate, and you can take a multivitamin or another additional supplement if you know for a fact that you've got some kind of deficiency that a doctor or a nutritionist has diagnosed. I'd even stay clear of vitamin D unless you are absolutely sure on the research that it's going to be beneficial. So, to build muscle, creatine get your protein targets, and also stay nice and hydrated. And a coffee before a workout normally really helps you out with your performance. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.